Special coming up really soon.
Yeah!
Not really sure, but yeah, amazing person already since I've been. But like, welcome to stage right here. Give it up for Josh Baumgarten.
Hey everyone, Chaz fucking nailed my last name, which was something most people can never do. I really appreciate the warm welcome from all the people I can't see right now. It's super kind of you. I know I'm excited for this new relationship that we're about to embark on, and I know it's going to be a short relationship, which would have been perfect for me in my 20s. But unlike relationships in my 20s, I want this relationship to be a good one. And any relationship that is good, I think, should be built on a foundation of honesty. So I want to be really honest with you right now. I want to be really vulnerable. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous for tonight. This is my first time doing this. I'm not so much nervous that you'll be able to tell that I'm rapidly going bald. I'm not even that nervous that you'll be able to see my erectile dysfunction from where you're sitting. I'm nervous because I realized the other day that I have some serious performance anxiety issues. And when I had this realization, I decided to take a journey deep inside of myself to figure out where these performance anxiety issues come from. And when I was deep inside of myself, I realized, like most middle-aged white men, that my performance anxiety issues stem from my relationship with my mother. And when I stumbled upon this nugget of wisdom, I thought to myself, I was like, oh my God, that makes perfect sense. Because when I was a kid and my mom tried to fuck me, I could not get hard for her. And you know, when you're a kid, like, all you want to do is make mommy proud. And I wasn't able to do that. And I don't think I've ever fully recovered from that level of embarrassment. I gotta come clean. My mom never tried to fuck me. That was bullshit. It's super cathartic right now. Now, my brother's the good-looking one in the family, so if my mom was gonna try to fuck either of her kids, it definitely would have been him. That dude is handsome. I mean, if he wasn't my brother, the things I do to that man. But you know, realistically, my brother and I haven't talked to my mom in about 20 years. It's not because of you know us not letting her fuck us or whatever. It's because like most parents who had children they didn't want. She was a raging alcoholic and a pathological liar. And you know, when you're a kid, you don't like. I didn't really know what alcoholism was. I just thought, well, my mom's awesome, and she just so happens to be a really shitty driver. But like, the thing is, alcoholism's. I don't want people to think it's a bad thing. Like, my mom had a lot of good qualities, and you know, maybe she wasn't the mom that had this great job that she was super dedicated to. But she was the mom who would encourage her kids to fake sick a couple times a week so that she could take off work and sit on the couch with us drinking half a gallon of vodka while we watch cartoons together. Like, you don't get that bonding with a mom that goes to work. You know, or maybe she wasn't the mom that was going to remember to pick me up from school every time she was supposed to. But she was the mom that when she did remember to pick us up, she wasn't going to stop at the curb. She would swerve that fucking car all the way onto the sidewalk to save us a couple steps. And, you know, you don't get that level of thoughtfulness when someone's not drunk as fuck. And, you know, maybe my mom wasn't the kind of parent that was going to cut back on her drinking to save a failing marriage that ended up in a horribly messy divorce. But she was the kind of mom that would drink enough to bring like 3, 4, 5 different dudes home and convince my brother and I to start calling them dad. And, you know, it takes a serious alcoholic to care that much about their kids. And, you know, as I grew older, I wanted to understand the root of my mom's alcoholism. So I was with my dad a couple of years ago, and it was like the second time we ever smoked weed together, and it just so happened to be the last time. He told me two things that were very revealing. Number one, I was a horrible mistake, and you know that's not what hurt me about it. What really affected me was realizing my dad's pullout game was so weak in 1983. Like, he's a fucking chump. You don't want a kid, just get out with pumps to spare. I avoided a series of horrible pregnancies in my 20s through that same methodology. He's a pussy. And the second thing he revealed to me was a bit more serious. He told me that when I was born, I came out of my mom sideways, and I absolutely ruined her vagina. And he told me that when I did this, as if it was my fault, he told me that the first month I was alive, he and my mom couldn't stand to look at me. And that brought to mind a couple things. Like, first of all, how ugly of a baby must I have been to where they'd rather look at my mom's blown out vagina than me. And, you know, once again, like, just fucking pull out, guy. And it helped me come to this like profound realization about a series of other thoughts I had. It's like, I finally understood why my mom never wanted to fuck me. It's because last time I was in that vagina, I blew that motherfucker to smithereens. Thank you for your time. Give it up for China. Appreciate your time and support. All you strangers I don't know, thanks for tolerating me. Have a good night.
I nailed saying it. I did it. It was so good.